And here we are from the last time, but which we chose to be Lu Jinyi, which ended up in the harem route that also dives into the Miyako ending. But now we're just going to be the one woman man with Lin. So here we go. It says, I wasn't especially attracted by the idea. Here we go. Honestly, the thought of managing 108 women doesn't really appeal to me. I truly appreciate your confidence in me, but that doesn't mean I want to take the job. And honestly, that makes way more sense.
いや、よくわかる。こっちが勝手に認めただけだし。
Exactly.
嫌がる人間を無理に職に据えたりしない。安心してくれ。
Good. That means I'll be spending summer break here in Kawakami, and that is the most important thing.
私たちも総一族が諦めるまで護衛を続けよう。
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that. Will they though? I highly doubt it.
いつか労力を惜しんで引き上げるはずだ。自分たちと会うかどうかわからない人間をここまで手間暇かけて狙う意味はないと。
Uh-huh. Damn it, but this can't end soon enough. Exactly.
四分教がヤマトを一度見ているからな。
Shiwingon.
再確に入れ込んでなかなか撤退しないかもしれない。
Wow. Yamato's greatest strength is also that that's gonna get him screwed over. You're kidding me. No, she is not.
それじゃけ。
Wait, what? Fairy? What?
それだけお前は魅力的だということだ。
Uh-huh. Lin, are you trying to say something to me?
いい機会だから言おう。
Yeah, she's definitely trying to say something.
直江大和。私はお前を引き続き守りたい。
Weren't you gonna do that in the first place?
守ると言っても、ただ守るんじゃなくて、より守りたい。
Uh-huh.
例えば、食事の支度とか洗濯とか、そういう世話もしたい。
Okay.
お前と長くいたい。
Sure. Lin, are you saying you... Yeah, she definitely saying that.
我ながら拙いが。これは告白になると思う。
Lin.
どうだろうか。自分と改めて契約してくれないか。
How can you say no to that? She reached out, her hand trembling. Lin. I reached out and turned. I squeezed her hand tight and slapped her hand away. What the fuck? So apparently there are multiple types of endings. And I squeezed her hand tight. I want to be with you too, Lin. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that. I will support you as best I can. Honestly.
マト、ありがとう。
I'm actually curious about this. Is there a different thing? And so with the summer break around the corner, I acquired an amazing girlfriend. That you did, buddy. While ours was an awfully irregular relationship, I couldn't have been happier.
さて、お前をより守るために、さらに周辺の警備を厳重にしておく。
Yeah, you ain't gotta do all that. Let's just calm down and enjoy ourselves. That's reassuring, but please don't cause trouble for anyone. Please do not.
大丈夫だ。先に部屋で休んでいてくれ。
Haha, no. What a hardworking girl, honestly. Hardworking girlfriend, I should say, I guess. I found myself smiling with joy. Phew. I finally got some alone time. Now that Lin and I are closer, she'll probably be spending more time in my room, which means I need to find better hiding spots for my porn. Yeah, you definitely do, Yamato. I took out the goods. Uh-oh. But therein lie the catch. To put something away, one must first see it. But once something is seen, it is too late to resist temptation. Bruh, don't even. Yeah, I've assembled one heck of a library. Did Mortal get me this one? Why is he reading this shit now? He about to get caught. My mind flashed back to the kiss with Lin, bruh. To those soft, moist lips. Bruh. I'm feeling hardy just thinking about it. Let me get this out of my system. Bro, don't do that. I wasted no time priming the pump. Whoa. Before I even had time to contemplate what was good, Lin descended from the ceiling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I frozen stiff. My hand still on my stiffy, bro. Oops. This won't do one bit. Turn around, walk out the door, please. You have to realize when you're protecting a man that you really can't intrude on their alone time. You think? You failed to protect my heart. No, she failed. She didn't fail anything, dude. You really didn't just think about your situation. Yep. I'm begging you, please don't say another word. Sure. Then would you kindly step outside and please wait a little while before you return? Yamato, you can't be trying to ask as politely as I could. Yikes. Uh-huh. I wouldn't like it either, but I really need to finish this. Yamato, no you don't. Don't you have any pity for me? No, she doesn't. Why are you blushing? Oh, that's where this is going. Okay, yeah, no. Sorry, I really didn't mean to make you uncomfortable on the job. The fuck? No. You don't mean she did. Oh, that was fast. Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. No, this is going too far. I could never ask you to... Wait. Aren't you two dating, though? Okay, it's a little early, but... For him or with him? Lin. But aren't we moving too fast? Jesus. Are you sure? I feel like we're skipping a lot of steps here. Honestly, she already kissed you, bruh. What other steps?
手順なら踏んでいるさ。
She had already had her lips all over yours.
しばらくお前を護衛してる間がそうだ。だんだんと心惹かれていったわけで。
Lin.
だから私が。
And honestly, it never takes Yamato that long anyway. Thank you, even though we've kissed all of twice so far. I felt so ashamed by all of this that I felt like, I had to make sure, absolutely sure.
その先に行くということだ。
Lin, you truly care about me that... Thank you. I kissed her. Okay. Then by all means, let's get started. Honestly, I don't think I can wait much longer. Jesus Christ, Yamato, ready to jump in?
素直だな。わかった。任せておけ。
I think you should lead this to him. Here we go. No turning back now. Alright. Hey, Lin, the sun's up. Lin!
あれ、私またお前の布団のところに。
Yeah, you're the most restless sleeper I've ever seen. It's honestly cute.
すまない。迷惑をかけた。
You misunderstood. You're always welcome in my bed. Both when we sleep and when we're awake. Yow! Smooth.
それはまだ早いというかなんというか。
Not after you did what you did. I'm kidding, but seriously, good morning. No, he's not kidding.
おはよう。
We decided to sleep with our futon next to each other's. That's honestly cute. And yet there was still one last inch of distance between us. What would that be? Lin was as shy as they came, so I'd sworn to myself to treasure every minute of the journey. After swiftly putting away the futon, Lin turned to help me with my uniform.
ボタンを閉めて髪を整えてこう
Or she's doting. That's one thing.
靴とかも軽く磨いておいた。
Thanks, Lin.
好きな人のために何かするのはやりがいがある。何でも言ってくれ。言いつけを守る。
Then let's kiss. Oh,
ここでか？
I mean, you've kissed before. I enthusiastically nodded.
わかった。今ならいける。
There's nobody around and you're in the bathroom. We were like newlyweds, which is cute.
邪魔するぞ。クキ申しろ。権限。
Oh, yeah, they were here.
我は嬉しいぞ。構想省から部屋に誘ってくれるとはな。
Right, right.
どこにいるのだ、構想省。
A figure trotted about.
パンダのぬいぐるみが一人でに歩いている。
That's not a stuffed animal.
機械で操作されているのであろうか。
The panda doll began to dance. Interesting.
おお、トリプルアクセルからのビールマンスピン。そしてお辞儀。なんとできるぬいぐるみなのだ。
Flop.
倒 疲れた。見た？今のが私の胃の憑依。
Interesting.
ああ、構造
We've already seen it though, but it's always interesting.
モンシロが見たいって言ってたからサービスだ。すごいな。無機物にでも憑依できるのか。人体が一番長くできるけどね。すごいものを見たぞ。ありがとう構造書。そうだ、感謝しろ。
Yeah, yeah.
では遊ぼうではないか。なんかすっかり仲良しだな、マサルのやつ。
Mm-hmm. It's honestly cute.
驚くほどちょろいね、高尊賞は。そんなロリのパンツ嫌いじゃないんだよね。
Yeah, can you not before you cause a national incident?
部外者であいつと話してて怒らないとか器量あるよな。まあなんだかんだで入雲竜は可愛いから。
Yeah, yep.
あれ、なんだその反応。
The test results couldn't have been better. Once I made sure no one was around, I laid down on the roof. Time to relax. It was strange how average all the Lin Chong had done on the test. It wasn't strange, it was premeditated. Wusong in Class X had placed 30th, but she was the only one who'd even made the rankings.
まあ正直そこまで高い点を狙っても取れないタイプと、
Oh,
だいたい平均ぐらいでひょうひょうとやってるタイプがある。
interesting. With Yang being the latter and you and she, Jin, the former.
あまり学がなくてすまない。
That's fine. No, you don't have to apologize. You're powerful and you should be proud of that. I patted her head.
ヤマト。
Summer vacations here, and Chris and Miyako are finally coming back to the dorm. I mean, they'll be training, so they won't be around too much. But
あ、ということは
yes, you'll have to give your room back.
いよいよ本格的にヤマトの部屋で世話になるのか。
Don't do that, because I swear to God, Yamato ain't gonna be able to keep his hands off you.
守りやすくなっていいな。
No, 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 we can't do that. Until now, we had the fiction that your room was on the second floor to fall back on, but a girl staying in my room in a dorm she doesn't officially live in. Oof. They have Reiko-san's head for that. Reiko's.
そんな、じゃあどうやって守ればいい？
You have a room in the hotel, right?
ああ、
Then I'll start heading there. Whoa. We can always hang out in the dorm until nightfall. Interesting.
わかった。しかし何の面白みもない部屋だぞ。
I mean, I didn't expect much out of a hotel room. But having you around is all I need.
ヤマト。
Girl, don't start that. That's how you get trapped. Though being on the roof meant there was a risk of someone stumbling upon us, neither of us could resist the urge to kiss. Because you guys are dating. The summer season was here. Mentally, we'd already checked out of school, but now we didn't have to worry about teachers breathing down our necks. Yet here we are, chilling at home.
個人的には落ち着くから好きだ。アウトドアは ヤマトが狙われなくなったら行けばいい。
Yeah. Actually, that reminds me, once I'm free of the Soul Clan, don't you have to go back to the ancient marsh? Honestly, that sounds about
それ
right.
でもお前を守り続けるぞ。四分教だけではない。この世すべての最悪から
Huh?
より守りたいというのはそういうことだ。はい、お茶。
So you're gonna stay here is what I'm saying, is what you're saying. Oh, thanks. I'm glad to hear that. But how exactly do we,
分かっているくせに意地悪だな、ヤマトは。男女がずっと一緒にいられる方法は。
wait, get married? Marriage? Holy shit. As head over heels as I was for her, I never imagined she'd planned things out that far. Well, she did.
大事なお前を今度こそ守るんだ。
Lin,
いや、なんでもない。
have you tightened security here too?
さながら要塞と化しているぞ。
Interesting.
このビルごと爆破されない限りは鉄壁だ。
And that's that's caused them as many problems as it would us.
安心して過ごしてくれ。
Right then, how about we watch a movie? We could have room service deliver a DVD. But I didn't plan on asking Lin what she liked. Instead, I picked a movie for us to watch together. Okay, I picked out an environmental film. It's the kind of thing you'd see on the Discover channel. It's supposed to be Discovery channel, but whatever. She nodded happily, honestly. We watched movies until the night, our viewing interrupted only by a few quick breaks. Interesting. Wow, it's already 10 p.m.
本当だ。時間過ぎるの早いな。
Well, you're having fun. That's a lot of movies for one day.
全部当たりなのは良かった。自分が決めたの外れだったらどうしようかとドキドキしていたぞ。
I only wish that love romance had a bit more action to it.
やはり男の子はそういうのが好きなんだな。
Yeah, what type of action though? Alright then, I'll be back tomorrow.
帰るのか？
Well, yes. I've got my dorm room after all, so I have to go back.
それではダメだ。位置がバラバラで守れなくなる。
Are you saying you want me to stay in the same room with you? Dude, you've been staying in the same room with her for a while.
それなら守れる。
Whoa. There's only one bed.
まあ、二人で使えばいいんじゃないか。
And if something happens, I suppose we could, but definitely something's gonna happen. Kawakami Midnight. Ba-thump. So, shit. The two of us lay next to each other in the bed. All of 10 centimeters separated us. But like this. And the lights are all off. And I'm just laying here. I wanted to treat her right, but did treating her right really mean holding back? Yamato? No, it doesn't. I should make a move on her. It's what I want, bruh. I slowly folded my fingers around Lin's hands.
ヤマ
Uh-oh. Lin? I slowly put her face closer to mine. Oh,
どうしたの？
You're about to get... I can't sleep, so I thought I'd come have fun. Yep.
いらっしゃい。
Welcome. Your hair is still wet from your bath. It's so beautiful. Midnight black. I stroked her long locks. And Lin stroked my cheeks. My hand eventually found its way from her hair to her own cheeks. This is going somewhere. Your cheeks are so soft. That was such a stupid thing to say, but I couldn't think of any better lines. My fingers soon wandered down the back of her neck.
くすぐったいよ。
Ooh. Her voice fluttered playfully. I continued to tickle her all the same. Said Lin as she twisted and turned. I proceeded to trace my fingers lower and lower. Uh-oh. I let my fingertips drape across the swelling of her bosom. Yep, this is definitely going where I think it's going. They grazed her tips through the fabric of her clothes. And those nipples grew harder as I did. Her sweet moans sent chills down my spine. Uh-oh. Lin? And am I turning you on? Lin? There's your answer. Our lips came together for a kiss. Until suddenly a thunderous knock pounded against our door.
敵か。
But what we heard instead was the dullish voice of Gong Sung.
何事だ。
Right when it was getting good. At least we weren't in the middle of the act. Yikes. But the timing couldn't have been worse. Blue balled. As reassuring as it was to be in a hotel full of allies, that also meant it was full of people to interrupt any romantic moments. Damn it all to hell.